Hello again everyone and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are back here in Beauclair once again, and we're of course going to go to the shelter next. The homeless shelter, which I'm actually shocked even exists in Beauclair, to be perfectly honest with you, but hey ho. So yeah, I do think we're almost at the end of Blood and Wine now, but we have this one last mystery to uncover, don't we? Of who the fifth person was that Detlef was going to assassinate, and who exactly was the one that was passing the messages on, even well to the bootblack, for example.
There's no need to raise your
What's going on in here?
Let's keep our calm.
Bandits? Why is the bandits?
What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with
I'm
these
in my
free
double A
ring
here, so
vagabonds,
please
or we'll toss you all
don't
out.
make me fight.
Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
What's the harm in them living here?
The shelter, them living here, bothers you. Question is why?
Look, Ballad. Another defender of the poor. Fighter for justice.
Damn nuisance. We've our women and young folk living next door, when even grown men fear to walk past such rabble.
So meaning you're decent, yeah, you're not.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Yeah, he is, to be fair. Do you really want to fight me? Very well. I'll fight you in that case.
Pathetic.
There we go. Sorry, guys. There we go. That was a that was a brutalization.
I could take a hint. Come, time to
Yeah,
go.
scram.
I thank
Make
you
yourself
so much
scarce,
for
please.
I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with
You're a
important
good man,
nephew.
clearly. He's trying to help
I
the people in
don't
need.
hate you.
What is this place?
What is this place? Poorhouse?
You could call it that. They come here to rest and eat a hot meal.
You help them, why?
Because they need help.
Fair. Right, I need some information.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the bootblack in Rue de Garl.
The bootblack. A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal.
Okay,
You
fair
can
enough.
question them yourselves.
That might be a lot of people to question, though. All the beggars will be here?
Sure all your usual beggars will be here?
They're not obliged to come, of course. But they rarely find a decent meal elsewhere. So, almost all in the area eat here.
Okay, thanks, we'll wait.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
We shall make ourselves comfortable, as I'm sure... Oh, that's a weird place to cook your food, sir. on that pan.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered
Sounds like he's-
sealed letters to the bootblack.
Sounds like he's threatening the
I
beggars
know
at this point.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the bootblack. Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
Oh, that's interesting. What should we do? Well, the letter is meaningless now, isn't it, really? I should just say, give me that letter. Yeah, the letter's meaningless now.
I need the letter. It's very important. It's no use to you anymore.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightened.
This must be Sienna, correct?
To heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Letter revealing the 5th victim. Okay. And it is...
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
It's Henrietta, isn't it? I bet you.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Sienna.
Yep, there it is.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Oh, God.
Yet first you must snap her neck.
Snap her neck and tear her heart out. Oh, God. Excuse me. Apologies. Complete the puzzle for you?
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Yep. Last victim, the Duchess.
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Sienna planned it from the start.
Indeed.
Whoops.
The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Sienna, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins.
Of course.
She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Sienna murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you can always ask her yourself.
Think it's a good idea?
Think it's a good idea? After all, we foiled her carefully planned scheme. Think she'll even want to?
Talk to you? Would it harm you in any way to try?
No, I guess it wouldn't at this point.
Some
Worth a go.
philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Sienna locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her.
Coming with?
Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare La Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Detloff and his minions rampage.
Fair enough.
Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
Yeah, he's not a fan of Sienna, is he?
Straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Sienna.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence.
It's fair enough.
She treated Detloff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
I can understand Regis's reasons there, to be honest with you. He's clearly infuriated with Tiana for, again, good reason. Right, so I'm going to go and try and talk to Tiana, if possible. So let's go and head to the palace. Essentially, we are just asking her what the reason was for her for wanting to murder Henrietta, but let's be honest, we can probably kind of assume most of the reason anyway. She's already kind of said it herself. It's because that Henrietta didn't make any effort to reach out to her or anything along those lines for I've lost my train of thought completely. Yeah, Henrietta didn't make any attempt to reach out to Sienna or find her or invite her back into the duchy after she was cast away. So I think all in all, she clearly does have quite a grudge against Anna for that. But so I'm gonna assume that is the main reason for it. But Anna didn't actually have anything to do with Sienna's initial banishment. It was just purely because her parents were superstitious about her being born. Was the full moon curse? Was it called? If I can find it. Curse the Black Sun. That's the one. Yeah. Curse the Black Sun. We have must be a quest item. Can we actually read that as well? Anna Henrietta knows nothing of empathy. Her heart is cold. The shard of ice she must tear from her breast. Yet first she must snap her neck quickly into effect. Once that is done, Renna shall go free. Okay. Right. Back up to Sienna, we shall go then. Hopefully we don't have to fight anybody on the way there. I'd rather not have to brawl my way through some guards, but it's not particularly likely that they're just going to let us walk in and say hi to her. Maybe we can axie the guards, maybe, if we're lucky. So, oh yeah, Henrietta gave us permission to go and speak to Sienna. You would hope they'd be somewhat easily dupable, if that's the correct term. Forgot just how high up the palace was to begin with. Okay, so it's in here apparently. Well, there's nobody in here for now. It's bound to be guards posted at a door somewhere, right? Not on this floor. How the hell can you pick up an entire roasted chicken, Geralt? Oh, there we go, there's a guard.
Halt!
Need to see Sienna, urgently.
In the matter of?
Just want to talk to her, plain and simple. I'm not gonna mention that to the guard.
Talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation, urgently.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
Thank you, sir. Follow the guard to Sienna's cell. Who knows how long this conversation will actually take, but we'll find out.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
They do not seem happy about it. Okay, Sienna.
You've come to see how I fare. I'm fine, thank you. Artorias' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Dettlaff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act. and it's really starting to wear.
Yeah, you wanted to murder your sister, for crying out loud.
Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
So we can blame it on the curse, which I think is giving her too much credit at this point. Because you envy her, or because she turned her back on you, forgot about you. All of them are possible explanations, but I think it's the latter.
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you.
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? No, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
Exactly.
I probably will.
Well, she's admitting it. Have you ever thought to forgive her?
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
She wasn't responsible for what happened to you at the end of the day.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me,
Yeah, let's not make excuses for Henrietta. She shouldn't have forgotten about her. So might ask her that.
Don't know. But you could just ask her instead of sending monsters after her.
There's nothing she could say to change what she did to me, to justify it.
Maybe. But there's nothing out there to justify what you did to her and all Toussaint. Yet Anna Henrietta hasn't given up on you.
Exactly. It makes sense, Iana, if you think about it.
You meant what you said in the Land of a Thousand Fables. You really want a happy ending to this story, don't you? Ah, with all of us living happily ever after. Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another. And that would be a shame.
Farewell, Sienna.
Goodbye, Sienna, indeed. I hope you make the right decision in the end. If you live the rest of your life holding that grudge, it'll just eat away at you. It'll never get better. Sad state of affairs, though, either way.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
It's... I need to tend to something first.
Need to tend to one thing first. I'll look in on him afterwards.
So be it.
Character entry updated Sienna. Let's see what it says about her now. If we fly down to the bottom again. Though the investigation had already revealed almost all the key details of the mysterious murders, Geralt now knew their means, method, and perpetrator, and had even prevented their continuation. He still did not fully understand why this whole plot had been hatched in the first place. Yet he did not have to try hard to learn this last bit of information. Sienna did not hide it. It had been a simple matter of getting revenge on those who had forced her into exile. Vengeance is one of the oldest motives in the world, one which has brought many doom and few relief. As for Sienna, it brought her to a cell in the Ducal Palace. Yes, it did. Okay, on that note, guys, I think we shall end this episode here. Next episode, we shall head and speak to Damien, and presumably we may well conclude this DLC afterwards. So regardless, thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. I hope you all have very much enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next episode of The Witcher 3. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye bye.